Cool, right, this is Mike from the White James Rock Show. I'm joined with a couple of guys from Silent Screams. Introduce yourselves.
Hey, I'm Tom.
Hi, Tom.
I'm Joel.
How's it going, gents?
Alright, not bad.
Yeah?
Bit of a stressful day. Well, the van broke down before we left, so we had to get a replacement and then come in a car and a transit.
Yeah.
All good.
How'd you do?
Not
Apart from
ideal,
that, all
but
right.
we had some time off, so... Well, the tour was kind of split up by a few days, so we're all pretty rested.
You've just been out and
excited
done
to
the
get going.
European leg of this tour, haven't you? How was that?
It was really cool.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was good to...
Couldn't have waited with that one.
It was good to go back to cities where we visited before, like Berlin, Cologne, places like that. It's cool to visit some new places.
Okay.
Yeah, like...
Yeah, it was nice to be able to go to some new places also, because some of the places we played on that tour, we've played quite a bit.
Yeah.
So it's always cool to get to somewhere new.
So where was the most standout new place that you've been?
I think one of them was definitely Nantes in France.
All right.
A lot of people call it Nantes.
We don't know how to say it.
Yeah, that was definitely
Nantes.
one of the highlight shows.
Just because the kids went off? Or was
Yeah,
it, a nice
it
venue?
was crazy. It was just a really nice place in general as well. It was like next to the water. There was just this huge strip of just like bars. Everyone was just really chilled out. It was a nice place to hang out in the day and then play a really cool show at night. Some kind of biker gang showed up later, which was a bit scary, but hey ho, whatever.
How do you find European shows over shows in the UK?
We personally always have a really good time in Europe.
Yeah?
Yeah, we get a really good reception every time we've gone over, so... It's,
and obviously this time as well, it's given us a chance to play to some new people, you know, that might not necessarily have always sort of checked our style of music out.
Yeah.
You know, so it's been really cool.
There's quite a difference between you guys and the Crossfaith guys' sounds as well, isn't it?
Yeah, they're really intense. Yeah, so it's been really cool, definitely.
They have a lot more electronica stuff going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's cool. I like it that way. You know, when you get the kind of bills where you get that little bit of variance in the bands, because you don't get an evening full of the same thing then.
No.
Yeah,
It's quite cool.
Has it given you an influence at all to sort of look at other technologies in your own recordings?
I mean, we did do that from like the current album we have out from the last album. We did do that anyway. We brought in a lot more of like, you know, sampled stuff and electronic stuff and stuff like that. I mean, realistically, personally, I would never see us taking such a huge step as to include in such an intense amount of electronica. But yeah, I mean, with any band,
works for them. Like, yeah, watching their sets really cool.
Yeah, definitely.
It's good to see something a bit different out there for sure.
Cool, man.
Yeah.
You guys are off to Southwest as well next year, aren't you?
Yeah, hopefully so.
Yeah, that's the plan as it stands. Yeah, that'll be really cool. Yeah.
Very excited for
That's
that one.
almost like an industry, but also a festival at the same time, isn't it?
Yeah, it's kind of like
a
an
showcase.
Yeah, I was
industry
just gonna say
showcase
showcase,
stuff. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, that's on the list of places to go is America. So we'll be really happy to go over there. Show 'em what we got.
You doing just a one-off show, or are you going to?
No, we're
try to do a tour with
we're
it?
looking to connect it to a tour because we don't want to just fly all the way over there just to do the one show. I mean,
It's a long way for some sunshine.
Exactly.
Yeah. There's a lot of plane tickets, visas, that sort of thing. So, but yeah. I think we
nice
just
to
sort
get
of.
something out there as well too, because we've never had a chance to get over there. So when we do kind of get over there, it would be nice to actually do it properly.
Yeah. We didn't want to just sort of go out there on a whim. It's quite tough. You know, we've heard when you're out there, it can sort of make or break you. You know, we don't want to just go over there just to be out there. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you just end up just being in loads of debt, etc. So it'd be
Got to make
good
the show
to
work
just
for you.
Yeah, exactly.
it's got to be the right time to go over there. But yeah, it feels good. We're happy to be on the festival. So
It feels real
it'll be
good.
really
That's
cool.
cool. Man.
Yeah.
So what's the plans for the rest of 2015 then?
It's touring still, man.
You're going to do your own headline UK tour?
Yeah, we do need to do a headline. I don't know what it will be as
of
yet.
to be honest, we've been more sort of focused on doing support slots at the minute.
Okay.
Just so we can do things like this where we're sort of, reaching out to new fans, Obviously, it would be nice to do a headline run. I'm sure it'll happen at some point, but at the moment, in terms of booking stuff forward, we're just sort of booking support slots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool then.
I think we're going to start writing again soon also.
Already?
Yeah.
Because the album's only came out in June, was it? this
Yeah.
year?
We're going to get back on it soon as though.
It's easy to kind of once you're out of the studio, it's easy to kind of just leave that behind.
Yeah,
You got to keep writing, keep everything fresh.
Did you write on the road as well then?
We did, we did.
yeah.
Some of the songs that are on Hope for Now were written along the point of time since, like, when was it? In between a tour.
This is what I mean.
Yeah, we were doing our tour, and
especially when you're on tour a lot. Months they just fly by, so you forget. How much time you've actually got. Oh shit! I've got to get back in the studio now. We've got to bust out another album. So it's important to keep that writing side of things fresh. Yeah.
Do you get inspiration from being out on the road then?
Oh, definitely, man. Yeah. That's a big part because it's hard doing this stuff. It's a lot of travelling, a lot of waiting, a lot of being away from family and friends. It definitely influences you. It brings out something that makes you want to strive to be better at this.
That you don't
to
get
do
when you're
more
just
with
sat
it.
at home.
It is hard, especially when you're in the studio and you're trying to write. It's hard to get inspiration when you're in this sort of cooped up environment with each other, and definitely, influences come from being on the road.
So what kind of things actually do influence you then? What do you take influence from? Is it from the kids that are coming to your shows? Is it like the scenery as you drive by it, that kind of thing? Is it
personal influences and stuff like that? We've written about things from personal things that happen to you in life generally to other people's personal stuff like that. You said other kids that come to the shows and stuff like that you get to see, and you can relate to them easily with what they're going through, or when they come to you and tell you like that your other album connected with them so much that it means this and everything. You take time to think about it.
I mean, there are songs on the album that The Pessimist, which talks about how hard it is to sort of establish yourself as a band to get to the point where sort of people do start to take notice, and then even when you get to that point you still have to keep working and working and working, because as soon as you stop and slow down, that's when people you're forgotten. Do you know what I mean? So it's
so
constant.
easy,
You got to keep on going and keep on going. So I think that side of things influences us in terms of that.
Is this where you find things like social media becomes very important as well, with being able to stay connected with your fan base whilst you're A on the road or B in the studio?
Facebook is trying very hard to ruin that for bands, isn't it?
For everyone, really.
This is not the best, but whatever. I think things like Instagram and Twitter are a lot more personal. I have people connect to you, and it's so easy to talk back to them, and that makes them happy, knowing that you can just reply and that you do reply. So it's definitely a cool thing. I mean, there's downsides to everything. With the internet, means that pretty much anyone can just sort of like become a band from like their bedroom, which is obviously not how it was done back in the day, but there are massive pros to the internet, things like YouTube. There's a bigger platform to get your where people from all over the world can check us out, whereas before that you would have had to tour all over the world just to get noticed in those particular cities. So it's good, definitely.
Is that how the South by Southwest thing came about then? Just people were
South by Southwest
much easier
thing.
to find you online.
Yeah, I mean, we have fans in America, and we've always wanted to get out there. I think we had a recent change in management, which is sort of more American based, especially with the new label Artery Recordings that we signed to with this release. Hope for Now, that's opened up that door. But again, they want to bring us over at the right time. They just want to throw us out there just for the hell of it, because it is going to be tough when we go there.
Very much so.
So I think it's come through the new management, the new label, that sort of thing.
It all seems like it's coming together well for you, though, man. The album's playing some amazing shows as well.
Every year things, cooler things just keep cropping up, and it's just enjoying the ride, to be honest, man. We're happy to be out on the road, like meeting new people. That's pretty much what we just love doing, and we just want to make that grow and grow and grow.
That's cool, man.
Yeah, like I said, we've been on a few tours recently that we wouldn't necessarily have thought to have been paired up with, but evidently they've ended up being really good for us. Like we went on the Chelsea Grin tour this year, a couple of months back, and technically Chelsea Grin wouldn't be a band that you would always pair us up with, like this kind of tour. But we went down really, really well. It was a massive big step and a massive platform for us to get on other tours like this, doing that tour, which is really cool.
It's interesting seeing some of the tours that have come out recently where the genres really do change around.
Yeah.
Recently, like the Black Veil Brides tour with Attila as support.
Yeah, man.
Wouldn't have thought that would go well, but like
we were on that tour. We were on the headlining one that they postponed to go and do the Black Veil Brides one. So we'll be joining them to do that. Is it February?
I think it's February, March.
We're coming. We're doing that one with them.
Okay.
So that's another tour we were able to kind of get on from, Archery and all that type
and
of
again,
stuff.
to listen to Attila and then to listen to us, it's still quite different sort of styles of music, but really stoked for that, because those guys go hard, so the shows will be really fun.
They know how to party.
They do know how to party.
We don't.
Yeah, we don't.
Get educated.
Yeah.
Dude, we 4/5 of our band are straight edge,
Okay.
so we literally just don't.
But it just kind of worry. Like I spoke, we were going on the Chelsea Grin tour. I think they sort of pre-messaged us about having a bit of a party, and we were like, oh yeah, we don't really drink or anything. But you know what? The tour was so much fun still. It didn't there was no bad vibes. It didn't change anything. We all still hung out, had a good time. A couple of us went out clubbing with a couple of them. It's just because you don't have that inside you doesn't mean that you can't go out and have a good time. But yeah, we just like to make fun of it. We like to party by having a cup of tea and chilling. That's our idea of a party.
Make feet up, watch news night.
But to be honest, it might sound a bit cliche, but I'm pretty sure I can speak for everyone when I say our partying is that half an hour when we're on there,
Yeah, give it your all.
Yeah, that half an hour to 40 minutes, however long you're on there, is as soon as I go on there, I just
That's cool, man.
Get lost.
Living
It's
for the
wicked.
stage.
Yeah, exactly, man.
That's ideal, man.
Yeah.
Get lost, but not literally.
No, not literally lost. I know where I am.
I'm sure.
I don't forget.
Oh God, having that realization on stage.
I feel like Rain Man about it.
It's been awesome chatting to you guys, man.
Yeah, you too, man.
Hopefully we'll get to chat with you again next year, perhaps.
Yeah,
I hope
hopefully,
so
man.
too.
Thanks very much, man.
That'd be
Cheers.
great. Cheers.